get those biceps bulging. Hello, I'm Steve Talladay and I want to help you build up those biceps of yours. All you're going to need is a pair of dumbbells, an incline bench and a pair of clippers to shave that hairy back of yours. And that's me. So the function of the biceps is to flex the elbow and also to supinate the forearm, and they also help with shoulder flexion. And like any other muscle group, most of the damage will occur in the stretched position as long as the muscle is under load, which is what we're going to be focusing on in this video, all to maximize muscular stimulation. First exercise then, just want to make sure your bench is in an inclined position, maybe around 45 degrees, similar to what I'm doing here. So your biceps attach at the shoulder joint. So this is why, to get an increased stretch on your biceps, not only to have your elbows in a fully extended position, but also to have your shoulders extended as well, as you can see here. So get yourself in position, nice and comfortable, get those dumbbells up and just start curling. And you should be able to feel a good stretch at the bottom of these. Take your time on the eccentric phase, so that's on your way down. And this is going to get those biceps working. Just bang those reps out nice and slow, nice and controlled. But guess what? It doesn't end there, because after you've gone to failing on these, or as close as possible, what you want to do is lean forward and start curling those dumbbells again, as I'm doing here. Not so intense in the stretch position, but because your shoulders are no longer extended, you can get more of a contraction on your biceps in the top portion of the lift, leaving no gains on the table. Doing these will give your biceps a lot of good quality contractions in a full range of motion. You'll be able to do more reps curling one dumbbell at a time rather than both together. I prefer to alternate them myself. After your first set, rest a couple of minutes, and whilst you're resting, think about what you've just achieved. You are now reaching legendary status. Anyway, 3 or 4 sets of these and you're good. And it's good practice to make sure no one is already sitting on the bench before you use it. Okay, you could sit on them, but it's not polite, is it? Next exercise then. Just a dumbbell preacher curl. So these are good because your biceps are completely isolated. In other words, you can't use momentum to get the weight up. So you're not swinging the dumbbells around, you're not using your shoulders, your back or anything else. Just pure bicep power. And as far as the correct angle, again, just don't be too specific. 60.37 degrees. This is a rough start off point. Just see how that feels for you and then adjust accordingly. And I'm really sorry, but I did forget to demonstrate it here. But once you've finished a set and you can't do any more, and if you really want to overload those biceps, you can just use your other hand to help lift the weight up and just lower it down on its own, concentrate on the eccentric. Okay, and your biceps will be bulging like mine. Right then, biceps done. Don't forget to train close to failure, warm up, stretch, shave your back, like with any exercise, any body part you're training. Don't overcomplicate it, just get good range of motion, train as close to failure, 3 or 4 sets for each exercise, a couple of exercises for each muscle group. Once or twice a week, honestly, you're good. Good nutrition, good rest, good recovery. There's no need to do 4, 5, 6, 7 different exercises for the same muscle group. Stick to 2 or 3, get good at those. When you're not improving anymore, you can move on to a different exercise. Try these exercises, get those biceps bulging, and then move straight onto your triceps. And speaking of which, I have a video here which you can watch which features triceps. What do you know? Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.